X. Und wir müssen jetzt diesen einen Typen finden. Genau. Okay.
Busy. Leave me alone. Hier rein. Level 3. Achso, hier wird der Mensch. So. Na dann. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cool.
The population attends a big global impact storm, then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with Logan. We're on Real Bravo.
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I won't let you.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moon base. The clones. The clones on the moon base. Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose, you break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dobos?
So that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reasons you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way, as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
All right, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this. I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll
Ja,
see.
nicht schlecht.
Cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. For a while,
Aber ich kann ja auch hier nochmal rumschnippeln.
this is a life in its own.
Big weapon.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office.
Keep trying, Holmes. Keep giving them help.
Kann ich da reinhängen, wenn die dann dran ist? Okay. Kann ich das Öl machen?
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people, to offer an alternative to the pirates.
Okay, erstmal will ich hier noch... noch was machen. Hacken habe ich kein Problem gehabt. Hacken verstärken. Bitte verteidigen selbst. Ja. 3. Hier kommt ja auch lang. Sehr geil. Naja, das ist also die Sammelplatz. Okay. Also weiß ich ja jetzt schon mal ein wenig mehr. Gerade aufgedacht? Nein, ne? Oder? Weiß ich gar nicht. Ob ich vorhin vielleicht einen anderen Weg gegangen bin? Kann ich gar nicht sagen. Hä? Ist das jetzt ein Haus da?
Veivalo nádherný.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. Don't like to do it.
Ale že by něco hlásil, si
Nemám střídané.
I don't like being this close to Sakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen.
I love working in the bank, but those cargo security.
Das ist dann bestimmt die Bank.
No trouble, right?
Oh. Guck mal.
Julian is not acting like himself.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Please see the receptionist.
They can expect never breach.
Okay. Um da hinzukommen, okay.
Lisa, do not touch that.
What? Das war mir nicht so lustig. Ich dann als Feindlich angehen. Wenn ich da rumhecke. läuft das quasi weiter.
Access granted.
Ich weiß gerade auch meinen Roller die ganze Zeit so vor. Keine Ahnung, ich jetzt in einem anderen Bereich. Alles rot ist auf jeden Fall. So, auf jeden Fall noch lang irgendwo. Mal gucken. Ja, es sieht so aus, als würde ich hier auch lang kommen. Oder auch nicht. So, dazu brauche ich wahrscheinlich hier wieder eine andere, um diese Dinger zu zerschlagen oder so. Okay, gut. Gucken wir, was wir hier an den Sachen noch verbessern können. Die Qualität auf jeden Fall. Okay, gut. Und das hier scheinbar jetzt erstmal doch nicht. Okay. Weil ich den Trick noch nicht. Okay.
Causing several Fortune 500. Phrases the underground media wants to say. This is Eliza Casella.
Okay, jetzt soll ich auf den Grund dafür. Naja.
Ariel is constantly ready. Back
Ja, probieren wir es nochmal.
Sorry, sir.
Die Scheibe kaputt.
Move to control.
Mal gucken, was wir hier so machen können noch.
Move to patrol. Narrow. Let's go.
Weiter wird's. Come on. Knockdown. Possible code 90. Firm.
Oh, echt jetzt?
Code 0. Back to post.
Das gibt's doch nicht.
Confirm.
Wieso das denn? Ha. Bin ich einmal gespannt, wo er gespeichert hat. Ah ja. Bin ich also wieder hier unten. Na gut. So, auf ein neues.
How she is scared of everything.
Move to patrol. Confirmed. On narrow.
Was sonst alles? Chelsea hier auch. Okay.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
License documentations. Who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated.
Der Code für mein Büro wurde noch
Designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning AUG. Location. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has
Sorry.
What's sound?
Okay, da habe ich anscheinend.
Confirmed. Proceed.
causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza reporting to you live from Pikehead.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is
also in Palisade Property Bank. Okay.
beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
Move to patrol.
Okay. Mal ganz kurz bitte. Oh ne. Ach, das ist alles.
Sorry, sir. Only employees beyond this point.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed. Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
Na gut. Na gut, na gut, na gut. Dann gucken wir mal weiter. Was hier unten noch so geht. So. Ah. Das ist Level A, okay. Ist diese kaputt?
Move to patrol. Narrow.
1B. 1.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
Ich könnte, wenn er hier weg ist, mal in den Security-Raum reingucken.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
initiated. Access granted.
Ist da irgendwer drin? Ne, gut. Nicht zurück, der Code wurde auf 6477. Okay. Oh Gott. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Zack, zack, zack. 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 Dann muss ich hier lang. Und dort hinzukommen. Da. Da. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Das war knapp. Nice. So. Damit haben wir das jetzt. Genau, das kriegst du jetzt raus. Zack. So. So, da drin haben wir eine Kamera. Probieren wir mal hier mit Speichern, dann einbrechen und zack und Dings. Okay, ich war nicht fertig, jetzt weg ist hier. Okay.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
Mal zu gucken, was ich mit der Kamera hier machen kann, weil dann kann ich nämlich in A1 rein und dann raus. Hey, yo! Was geht? Nicht so viel. Das steht da natürlich so, das
Move to patrol. Narrow.
Die habe ich gar nicht gekannt. Hätte ich.
Move to patrol.
So, das hat er nicht mitgekriegt. Dunkel machen. So. Jetzt haben wir also nur noch diesen einen, wo hier was gesehen werden kann.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Anhang anzeigen. Aha. Den hier mal anlegen. Aha, ja gut. Okay. Well. Ich hoffe ja, dass mich jetzt keiner angreift. So, Spam. Transfer. Speichern. Oh Gott.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh shit. Holy shit. Das wird nix.
Access granted.
Boah. War das knapp. Schütze. Ich wusste es. Was ist jetzt? Ja, müssen wir mal kurz warten. Ich kann auf jeden Fall Teambeschuss einschalten. Gut.
Zero on white. Confirmed.
Das war mir aber klar, dass wir mich irgendwann sehen.
White search. Nothing.
Gut ist ja echt, dass sie nicht reinkommen und versuchen, irgendwas zu finden.
White. No signs. Confirmed. Reviving.
Won't happen again. Code Zero on vision confirmed.
Wo läuft die Suche jetzt wieder? Hat er nicht irgendwie gesehen, ne? Kann er gar nicht. Guck mal, wo das hier hinführt. In der Zeit. No, Bis der eine Typ hier weg ist. Und dann kann ich nicht nochmal umgucken, ob es vielleicht drüben auch noch einen Eingang gibt oder so. Ich schnapp mir diesen einen Typen. Das ist okay. Sehr gut, du bekämpfen sich. Beide mal. So. So, natürlich, das hier nochmal Panik. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Laser. Leer ist.
Limited patrol maintained.
Also die komme ich gar nicht rein, okay. Gut. So, hier weiterkommen. natürlich. Mal kurz wegstecken hier.
Narrow path. Firm. Clear. Confirm. Firm. Narrow.
Die sind alle. Alle uninteressant. Hier noch? Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Das hatte er mich jetzt quasi ausgesperrt. Na gut. So, was gibt's hier? Das ist okay. Was gibt's denn noch so Schönes? Oh. Gut, was gibt's denn hier so Schönes? Jetzt werden sie dann wieder. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jetzt kann man kein Signal mehr. Roboter. Kein Sieg. Schüsse. Also eigentlich wird das noch an, aber ist egal. Okay. Hier drin war ich drin. Hier drin war ich nicht dran. Gucken wir was hier noch. Das ist eigentlich nur da und da.
Access granted.
Aber das ist okay. Nicht so schlimm, nicht so schlimm, die kann man vielleicht später machen. Also jetzt... Was war das jetzt noch? Also war das gerade nur unten der ganze Aufbaumacht dann quasi. Also. Muss sicher rein.
Wonder what made that noise.
Move to patrol. Arrow.
Whoa. Achso. Das wäre der Weg gewesen. Na gut. So geht's hier noch lang. So hoch. So hoch.
Move to patrol. Confirm.
Confirm. On Nero.
Fuck, wie weit kommt er denn hier rum?
Clear.
Okay. Ja, gucken wir mal, ne? Gut, da lang. Da Speicher.
Narrow passage confirmed. Clear. Confirmed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ist hier jemand drin? Ne. Sieht nicht so aus, oder? Ne. Okay. Geht die Tür auch zu? Ich hoffe doch. So.
Clear.
Tür zu, sagt ich.
Confirm. Proceed.
Mal schauen.
Narrow passage confirmed.
Schmerzmittel sind immer gut. Datenspeicher. 3 Jahre.
Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. On Nero.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Clear. Confirm. Confirm. Proceed. Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. Proceed.
Jackie hier oben einmal ausschalten, die braucht keine Sau. Ja. Gut, von hier nach da und von hier nach da. Ja, ist doch ganz einfach.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Clear. Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. On Nero.
Oh. Was will ich denn da sehen? Was steht der? Okay.
Unbiased and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilantes
Jetzt ist es hingeschafft. Wollte ich doch gar nicht schaffen. Naja. Hat nur durch Zufall gespielt. Gut.
The collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through.
So, dann nochmal hier rum.
When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, mass combat zones passed lately. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective declassified worker documents.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Our portable data solution, massive storage flexible screens, so much faster than other unique patented features.
Na gut.
Up to scratch.
Jetzt mal hier rein wieder. Hier drin so schön, es gab noch.
UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to functioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of them are violent.
Ich will doch gar nicht nach da unten. Oh. Kann ich raus? Oh.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago, all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing them.
Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. On now.
Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of the government. The shock of anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure
Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. Proceed.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his mind?
Confirm.
Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Icus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around. Here are... Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What
Ja, wo
these
keine
journalists
Bücher hier oder
overlook,
irgendwas
however, is the damage these
anfassen oder
hackers
machen.
leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through. They rigged the electronic voting system and collected
Narrow path confirmed. Move to patrol. Confirmed. Confirmed. Proceed.
causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world.
Clear. Confirmed. Confirmed. On narrow.
Irgendwas übersehe ich jetzt hier gerade. Irgendwas übersehe ich. Fail, fail, fail. Aha. Okay.
Clear. Clear. Confirmed. Confirmed. On narrow. Narrow path.
Nee, nicht sehen. Scheiß nochmal.
Confirmed. On narrow.
Confirm. Confirm.
Please see them, sir.
Sir?
A little generosity, please.
Seem to have quieted down.
I've been trying to get a hold of her too.
You need to listen to her. You won't get this kind of news from her.
See you soon. Not much going on. They were so humanized. Seem to think I would contaminate them or something. What the hell is the guy? Yeah, well, it looks like you. You're clear, and you're lucky I...
got anything on Picus?
Natürlich habe ich was.
What are you working on right now? What's your big story?
We don't write stories, man. We bombard with facts. 63% of all earthquakes since 1997 were caused by geological bombs. Did you know that?
Must have missed that one.
There is nothing natural about these disasters. You like figures? 7.1 million Augs left in the world. That's down 89% since the incident. Darknet chatter, man, up 73% since that thing in Dubai. It's all related. You want a spoiler? You want the bottom line? I'll tell you. All part of a selective depopulation agenda they've had from the beginning. The means change, the targets change, but not the ideal. And our governments, they know about this, but the public has no idea. Why? Why is that? Because Picus controls 94% of the world's media, and 97% of what they report is complete bullshit! That's a fact.
You mentioned something about Dubai. What do you know about what happened there?
Ex-bell tower mercenaries working with local Slavic gangsters caught in the middle of a puppet show in the Middle East. The whole thing was carefully crafted for them.
Crafted by who?
Someone who likes to rig the game. Puppet on each hand, man.
Where do you get this information from? Who is your source?
Voices in the dark, man. The moment you fall asleep is the moment they start talking. Psst, Defal, Gidara, Gilva, Changdala. That's what I hear. Whispers out of reach. It's like a scent. Something no one can hold on to yet.
So you have no idea?
I got plenty of ideas, but the more I talk, the less I can hear. Besides, journalistic integrity, man. We're not Picus down here, okay? We're one of the few media outlets left that aren't part of the global control mechanism. Indirect means on one side, direct means on the other. And once you're in the wheels of the machine, you're finished.
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right. Inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. And this is good. Very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay. Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
And then you forget all about Praha Dovos.
Praha who?
Okay. Na, dann gucken wir mal, wo es uns hinführt. Mal Praxis. Stufe 5 wollte ich nicht. Das Ziel brauche ich auch noch nicht. Steht nahe Ziele im Sichtfeld.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
Enough problems already.
Nice work.
Tim, I don't know how, so should we stay here? But...
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside. You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Okay. Das hat mir jetzt nicht so viel gebracht, glaube ich.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
Moving from current position. City has gone to hell.
City run by criminals and scum.
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers who are exposing money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Past combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is perfectly advanced in latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere. Back to New York.
Okay.
Look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507. Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and
Fucking Tavalli, run this.
Come in, come in. A customer, welcome.
To bylo cokoliv, je to dávno pryč.
Just keep your eyes open.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside. You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead.
Dann gucken wir mal, was es hier gibt.
This is fantastic. The cause is very, very grateful. Take this. A gift for a true freedom fighter.
Okay, so wollte ich es eigentlich nicht machen. Naja.
Factory fresh.
Nothing for me.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid.
Software gefunden und gehandelt. Durch Belohnung. Aha. Okay. Wer weiß.
Over here, friend. I have what you need.
Je to dávno pryč. Centrálo, čekám na rozkazy.
initiated. Access granted.
Netzwerkalarm auslösen. Na genau, mach ich mal.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Nice. Hier ohne Leiter nutzen können?
Ah!
Okay. Na gut. So, nächste Aufgabe ist wieder eine Hauptaufgabe, würde ich sagen. Ja.
Cannot come soon enough.
Okay. Who listens to that garbage? Area is free of suspicious activity. Nothing.
Das ist ja echt hier. Kommen Sie rein, steht hier gleich mal so ein Trop. Okay.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Versalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. Think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where Ark's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. Versalife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? Versalife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with Ark? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Okay. Gut.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Gucken, was es noch so gibt hier. Okay. Zeitung liegt auch überall rum. Die Boxen oder was das sind. Okay, nix. Check.
Sounds very good. See you then.
When did they close the puppet shop? It's been closed for ages. Maybe a year or more. My niece
Was ist das denn? Was ist das denn für ein stranger Laden jetzt hier? Okay.
She's an irresponsible little idiot. Trusting her with a piece of wood is as far as I've ever.
Aha. Das ist ja geil. Was haben die denn für Flieger hier? Das ist ja der Wahnsinn. Ach, das ist der Heliport. Okay.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmail would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
Teil, wo sie vorhin...
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
I think I just lost another tooth.
Why can't I?
I don't suppose you've got any neuropathy you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why should I not? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talos Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, we're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pacus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers.
Lesson 1, then. Treat other people with respect and kindness if you can. Don't trust them before you really get to know them.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Gollum City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Gollum are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropozyne, and not all of them think very highly of Hazards.
Okay.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Jo, schauen wir mal.
Just plug it in.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Gollum City, Clank.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Soko. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan, or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Gollum City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
Then maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please. I said go.
Das ist jetzt echt versaut. Also ist das dann quasi zeitlich kritisch. Okay. Na gut, das nächste Mal.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Get out of here.
That's far enough, Clank. No one gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
That's a catchy name for, what, a makeshift staging area for your Gollum City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
I need to talk to someone you're holding. Tell me, what's the going rate for cops in Gollum City?
You're making a very dangerous assumption, my friend. You think every cop in Gollum City takes bribes? But, out of curiosity, how much are you thinking?
This enough?
Double it and I'll consider your offer.
This is as high as I'll go.
It's high enough. Barely. Who are you looking for?
A man called Tibor. You picked him up not so long ago.
Yeah, first cell on the right. And that's as far as you go. In and out. Got it? You go nosing around, you'll get it shut off. Now move, before I decide to find out how some clanks got that many credits to throw around.
Come on, Og. Walk those shiny legs out of my sight.
Hey, brother. Watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adela, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops, get them to release you.
They won't talk to you. They're arresting everyone.
I don't think they'll arrest me. I can take care of it.
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Nun gut. Dann speichere ich mal hier, weil ich muss dann später noch die Karte holen, wo ich ein bisschen Zeit mit aufwenden, sage ich mal. Und ich will jetzt erstmal noch ein bisschen was machen. Also ich danke euch fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen dann später nochmal. Bis dahin, ciao.